My tips for communicating with a dismissive avoidant person. I'm Dr. Sarah Hensley. I'm a specialized social psychologist, and I've been studying the science of attachment and attraction inside romantic relationships for over 15 years. Dismissive avoidant individuals are so sensitive to criticism, usually because they were criticized fairly heavily in childhood. The only time they really got any attention that seemed emotional from their parents was negative emotional attention. So, go do this, go do that. The focus was on achievement and responsibility. And it was often the conversations around any emotion was usually anger around what they weren't doing right. So I want you guys to know that the suppression and distraction tool of the DA to deal with their emotions was developed in early childhood when the brain really didn't have any other tools to handle criticism or to handle their emotional expression being dismissed, punished, or even ignored altogether. And so when you criticize the DA, it hits on that wound of defectiveness that is so strong for them that was developed in early attachment years. And I want you to really understand that defectiveness says, I can't do anything right. Like I'm made poorly. There's something wrong with me and it cannot be fixed. So the only solution to that is to like throw up my hands and not even try, which is oftentimes why when a DA receives criticism, they eventually go into that freeze response and shut down altogether and they don't want to return to the conflict. Because if you feel like you're defective, it's like, why bother even trying, right? We compare that to the anxious, I'm not good enough, which says I can try harder and harder. And so learning to communicate non critically is so important if you are with a DA partner. Now, that's just loving. If people say, oh, that's walking on eggshells, then fine. Let it be that. But non critical communication is loving. It's never easy for anyone to accept or take criticism. And so you are going to increase your chances of being heard, seen, and understood, as well as getting the need met if you learn to communicate that without criticism. So, my communication scripts are in the link in my profile. They're only $1, but that is not going to last. This was just a special that I wanted to do to give people just a snippet of a little bit of what I teach. Now, I know when you look at the communication scripts, you're going to go, I don't talk like that. Oh, yeah, I know. That's why you need me. Because obviously, if you're watching my videos and you're following me, it's because you're not getting the type of results with your dismissive avoidant partner that you want. And I have scripts in there for the anxious preoccupied, for the fearful avoidant. So no matter what the attachment style of your partner is, there are ways to communicate your needs and feelings in that guide. So click on the link in my bio, grab it for just $1. And yeah, not for long. They'll be regular price very soon. And as always, if you have questions, you can reach out to me at my website, thedatingdecoder.com.